Last thing I wanted to talk about, what's really stolen the show in MMA media after UFC 259 is the Aljimain Sterling Peter Yan aftermath. I wanted to get you to chime in on this because it's been kind of bizarre where Aljimain Sterling should have had all the sympathy, but I don't know if you heard about this, but shortly after, two pictures kind of go viral in the MMA world of Aljo posing with the belt next to Marab Devalshi, his good bantamweight friend, and holding it at a party with a glass of champagne, everyone in a celebratory mood. I mean, what does that are you like, yeah, fair enough, or are you like, come on, like, why are you celebrating with that belt you just threw down and like cried over winning in like this unhappy manner?
I understand it. You've trained for something for a very long time, and even if it's not the way that you would have liked to, you still, by a technicality, are the champ, and you can enjoy that moment. He just knows he's got to come back it up when it's time to go for that rematch because he can celebrate and rub it in the face, but in the end, he doesn't have much to stand on in terms of why he owns that belt. He may have it right now, but he definitely has to defend it. And from what it looked like from that fight, he wasn't going to be holding the belt. So it will be interesting to see him. He'll have to prove himself again.
Yeah, and that you are being more sympathetic to him than a lot of the world was. I think it was really the it seemed very two-faced because he seemed genuinely like, I don't want to win the belt in this manner. I'm not happy with this. And then those photos go probably more viral than they should have. And I've been all over the place on this. I think my sympathies end up with Aljo because what he said in his defense is, I have not posted anything. This is my friends posting stuff. They are happy for me. I'm not going to stop them. But his Twitter profile picture is not him with the belt. His bio does not say UFC Bantamweight champion. He has not, like, he's not talking like he's the champion. Just some of his friends were happy for him and he wasn't going to be a buzzkill and ruin the mood. And a journey of 1,000 miles, there's more than just one step, and every step of the way into this champion fight he earned. So part of having the belt is a celebration of that journey.
He is trying to set up a different fight though, right? Isn't that what I was seeing?
Yes, that's where a lot of the hate came. He posted about this stare down with Henry Cejudo, and it seems like he was just trying to rub some salt in the wound for all the Piotr Jan fans, and he does fully intend to fight Piotr Jan next. I think if he said no, I'm not fighting Jan, he would have just gotten stripped.
Yeah.
I don't think he actually has any say in this matter. But yeah, I think that backfired a little on him. And he really did not respond great to the criticism of those viral posts. Like, he just lashing out at people on Twitter, really upset with, I mean, fair enough. You see all this shit being like, and the performance of the night award goes to Aljimain Sterling for his like Oscar worthy acting. Fair enough. You get pretty pissed off at that stuff, but you don't make yourself a ton of fans doing that. But maybe that's the point. I mean, it is almost impressive to turn so much of the MMA fan world against you after something like that happens, because really all sympathies could and should be with him. But the numbers have come out on UFC 259, and it's an estimated 800,000 pay-per-view buys. And you've got to think, by the first title fight, the third matchup on that card, most of those eyes should have been on the card. So if 800,000 people saw that match, are intrigued by this storyline of Jan looking like the better fighter, the DQ happens, and then Aljo going full heel, and people going to be rooting for Jan to come in as the defending champ. You're going to make bank off that. So he doesn't really strike me as the kind of guy to put all that together behind the scenes and act it out because he seems so emotional and like letting his emotions run on the fly. But I this is lining up to potentially be a huge rematch that should have a lot of eyes on it, and going heel is a great way to do that. So I think at this point, just run with it, Aljo. Like, talk all the shit you're talking, insulting Jan. Maybe you start celebrating with the belt to really rub the salt in the wound. You're going to get all that hate for being two-faced, but that might turn into some extra money at the end of the day. But like you said, at the end of the day, you're going to have to back that up, and it's going to be a tough challenge ahead. So it really stole the show after the week, and I wanted to end talking about that because I gotta say I did not see this coming at all. All right, that wraps up this segment of Combat Corner. Hopefully we can keep the MMA world storylines a little more diverse and the focus on more than just me giving like a bland generic rundown of like 7 fights on the fight card. The recaps will still be anything and everything that catches my eye. So I've enjoyed doing this and hope to keep working on it and keep improving. But till next time,